Tracy, McGrady, Dwyane, Kobe. Those are the three guys I pretty much stuck to when I was outside in the driveway trying to pretend to be like somebody else outside.
Jaylen Brown, appreciate you coming on the show. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I was going through all your highlights. You have a lot, and you've dunked on a lot of guys. But the first one I want to talk about is the play against the Lakers, your rookie season.
Yeah, it's crazy looking at some of this stuff. It's so long ago, but it wasn't that long ago. It's crazy.
How often do you watch yourself and you're impressed by yourself?
I try to watch like the latest stuff. I don't watch too much of my rookie stuff no more, but it's pretty cool looking. Like my body looked totally different, my hair looked totally different, everything. Everybody's in pretty good place.
You talked about it, your rookie year, and then your second year was like a big jump, and now in your fourth season you're averaging 20 a game. What goes into taking that next step as a player? Understanding what you need to get better at,
looking at yourself, watching film of yourself, being real with yourself, stuff you want to improve on. And those are some of the things that every summer I wrote stuff down and wanted to get better at.
So what did you realize you needed to get better at?
My body, for one. Needed to get stronger, more firm. I was kind of, you can see my arms, I had like little chicken arms and chicken legs. I had to tighten up, get stronger, get more firm. And that made a big difference in years to come. So for the most part, it's like physical, right? You just got to get in the gym and figure out how to get bigger and stronger? A lot of it is mental, but in just terms of like things that I had to actually work on. Physical wise, I had to get my body able to handle the rigors of playing against grown men each and every night, on top of, being able to control it, on top of working my skill and working, things getting better at my development. You have this play in transition against the Knicks. At what point did you realize you wanted to break out something ridiculous? I think this is my birthday. This is your birthday. How old are you turning? I was turning 21. 21, okay. So I had to do something. It's a birthday. Got people watching. You got to do something for your birthday. So I had to pull something out the bag. I've done stuff crazier than that for that moment in the game. That's the first thing that came to mind. Now, the dunk against Kristaps, though. I remember that game. Like, I just remember being angry for whatever reason in this game. I don't know why. I don't know what happened the day before. I don't know when I woke up, I was mad at something. I have no idea, and I just took it out on Chris. Do you have underrated hops? Do you feel like you get enough credit for your hops? I feel like I don't show my hops that much. Yeah. As much as I could. I kind of just catch people off guard a lot of times. They don't know how high I could really jump. So I like it like that, though. When was the last time you saw the highlight against the Nets when you're in transition and you broke something out again?
A steal, and look out, Jaylen Brown, he can sky!
I remember at this point in the season, we was on like a little streak. I was feeling good, every time a shot left my hand, it felt good. Anytime like I was just on the court, just the confidence level was there. So I just thought of just, bringing something out. This is only my second year in the league, so right now, if I did that, people would be like, oh, okay. But at the time, me doing that was like a big deal. So during the quarantine, are you watching a lot of your old highlights? Like, is that what you've been doing to kind of keep busy, working out, and just watch your old stuff? Yeah, I watched, especially from the season, watch film and try to just keep living in that moment. Because you never know when the season might cut back on or whatever. Yeah. Got to be ready. So I'm definitely still watching film of myself, other teams, trying to stay ready for whenever the season comes back on. Is there any other players that you watch? Yeah. I watch a lot of Kawhi Leonard, and I watch a lot of Kobe highlights, Tracy, McGrady. Are players that I've always loved. Tracy, McGrady, Kobe, and Dwyane, probably the most from former players. From current players, I watch a lot of Paul George, Kawhi Leonard, Tracy McGrady, Dwyane, Kobe. Those are the three guys I pretty much stuck to when I was outside in the driveway trying to pretend to be like somebody else outside, acting like I was one of those three. When you're playing against Steph Curry
and you have to guard him. What are the things you're trying to keep in mind that he doesn't get past you?
So you don't want him to get his shot off, because even though he's one of the best shooters in the world, the coach is going to look at me like I'm crazy if I give him any space to shoot. So when you guard the step, you just don't, you got to be on such high alert in terms of like not making any mistakes. Like you just got to be up in his face at all times. And if you give him an inch or any room of light, he's going to let it fly. So for me, it's like, especially younger in my career, I was like, I didn't want to make a mistake.
Did you ever get intimidated when you first guarded like Steph or LeBron?
No, not really. I didn't really get intimidated. I was excited at first. My first experience kind of got out the way was in New York. We played in preseason, and Coach tapped me right before the game and said, "You're starting." And we were playing the Knicks, and Carmelo and that was my matchup. And they just kind of threw me out there. They were kind of laughing about it, and that was like my surreal moment, like in Madison Square Garden for the first time, guarding Carmelo Anthony, one of the best scorers this game has ever seen in New York. It was crazy. But after I kind of got all that out of the way, after that moment, Carmelo was definitely like my introduction to this league.
When you see the jab step over and over again on film, and then you see it in person, what's that like?
So I seen it, like you said, millions of times on film.
Yeah.
I'm standing in front of him, right? Like I'm dead square in front of him. The crowd starts standing up. They're like, kill the Rook. Kill him. Everybody's standing up. And I'm like, oh, hell no. So I just foul him. I just foul him. Then he come back down again. I just foul him again. I was like, nah, everybody do all that on me. No, sir.
The putback dunk against the Spurs.
And what they did organization. Oh, my goodness! Jaylen Brown!
It's a timing thing. It's an extra way. Corner crash, and Danny Ainge is a big supporter of corner crashers. He's been telling me I need to do that more since my rookie year in the league. And I'm gonna try to implement it and keep implementing it more. But he's big on corner crash guys. Brad is big on getting guys back in transition. Danny Ainge is like, nah, I got to get corner crash. So I'm trying to listen to both at the same time.
Brad will sometimes mix up you and Jason, right?
All the time.
What if it's like a game-winning shot, like your shot against the Utah Jazz? In this situation, he wrote Jaylen, right?
No, this play was not for me. Shane was supposed to get a wide open layup, but they made the read because they switched. And then I just faced back out after I saw him switch. The ball came to me.
Brown with 1 second free. Good with .1.
Jason's hyping you up right away. Have you two ever talked about, I think you guys are pegged as being the next big duo in the NBA. Not that you guys aren't performing amazing right now. You're both averaging 20. But people always talk about, hey, the next 5 years, these are going to be the guys that take over. Do you guys ever talk about that?
No, never. Not at all. We're so worried about now. We don't got time to think about the next 5 years. We're trying to, and everything that they say that we can get in 5 years, we can get now. And we don't understand when people kind of think that we got to be patient. So,
what's it like in when you hit the shot against Utah and you quiet the crowd? Is that the best feeling in sports?
Yeah, away crowd. Walking into somebody else's building. They probably needed a win because they were on the up and down streak the last few games, so they came into the game saying that they didn't want to assert themselves or something. You come and just put your foot in their neck, or you beat them on a game winner. It's not a better feeling.
When you break out the step back, is that because the defender's kind of all up on you? When do you decide you're going to break it out?
It depends. It's just a feel thing. Now, as I'm getting added different parts of my game, so I break out the step back. If I know, what I want to get to already, et cetera. Especially if they're backing up off me, because I like to drive and get to the basket. They're backing up, and I know if I just hit them with a step back, it's an easy way to get into rhythm and you get a shot that I want to take.
So you knew it right here, you're going to hit the step back?
the shot clock is going down, so I was like,
yeah.
I had to shot off, and I wasn't going to be able to get all the way to the basket. And I just wanted to be able to get a good look. That's what I wanted. End of the shot clock, good look. So step back is a way to create space and get a good look.
What's it like though when you guys know you're going to play against LeBron, and they're a 4 seed? Did you guys really feel like, okay, this might be one of our best shots to take down the Cavs? Because they had gone, I think, 4 straight years at that point.
Yeah, we came into it like we were young, but we were ready for anything. We wasn't backing down. We wasn't scared. They kept asking us questions from media over and over. Like, are you scared of LeBron James? Are you scared of the Cavaliers? Are you scared of the moment? And my answer was the same every time. Like, no, we're not. I'm not. We're going to come to play. And we did. We came up short, but we didn't back down. We weren't scared. We watched Cleveland like rip through the whole Eastern Conference, like right before that. Toronto, they played the series before us and just like, I think they swept them. And they came against us, and Brown was playing unreal. Fadeaways off the glass, floaters off the glass, and winners. Like, arguably, like he was in full MVP mode, you know what I mean? So we were looking at that, getting ready for it after beating Philly. And I told my guys, like, you know, we stay together, we play the game the right way, we play hard, without fear, and like, we'll be all right. We were. That's where we were all right. We were a few minutes away from being in the final.
I mean, yeah, you were up 2-0, then 3-2, and then a few minutes away from closing it out. You guys played LeBron really well. Like, what did you do defensively?
We threw everything at him, the kitchen sink. Man, we just went for what worked best. At the end of the day, like, effort and heart and just getting stops came down to it. We feel like we were young. And, you know, some of the officiating didn't go our way. So we felt like LeBron shot a bunch of free throws, but he earned them because he's LeBron James.
I mean, could you imagine this year if we get a Celtics-Lakers finals? That would be a lot of fun.
Whenever the year kicks back on, yeah, I'm looking forward to whoever.
Yeah.
To play, you know, in the driveway right now, no matter where at.
Is this a dunk?
Nah, I wouldn't count it as a dunk. I don't know what happened. All I know is I came out on top. That's all I would say.
Yeah. But like over here, he starts to get it. How do you just kind of push through?
Look, like I said, I don't know what happened. All I know is I came out on top.
Yeah. The same play over here against the Utah Jazz. Gobert is guarding the rim.
Brown powers it down with the pump and the stare at Gobert.
When you see him at the rim, what are you trying to be careful of? Because he is a defensive player of the year. Like, are you trying to keep anything in mind? Like, I need to keep the ball close to my body, or I need to like stretch, you know, the ball out far. Is there anything you're trying to keep in mind?
It's a game about read and react. And I mean, that's the reaction I chose at the time. But, you know, just based off where he was and where I was and where the play started, it just made sense to go up and do that. But if he would have been a step closer, I might have, you know, Euroed, or I might have pump fake, or I might have did something else, you know. So
just walk me through again. Do you see it open? Like, do you even see Giannis?
Man got blown by McGrady. Oh, yes. Hook jam. Yes. And flex on him, Jaylen Brown.
I didn't know. I seen somebody. I didn't know it was Giannis. I didn't know it was Giannis until after.
You do the stare down a lot. Is that your go-to celebration after dunking on somebody?
Yeah, probably.
Is there a team that you enjoy playing against the most? Or is it kind of the same for every team? You don't really...
Yeah, I like playing against winning team. For the most part, you know, any team LeBron is on has always been a winning team. So anytime you get to play against his teams, and that's just respect to him, that every team that he's pretty much been on has been a winning team to this date.
Yeah,
I like playing against the Bucks because the last few years they've been winning. I like playing against the Lakers. Now because they've been winning, you know, one of the best teams in the league. But it varies. I like playing against whoever the best is.
How many times have you seen this play?
A lot.
Now, I got to give you credit. You look calm, cool, and collected. But is there any part of you that's like processing what just happened?
Like I said before, like LeBron James is one of the people that is special in this game. for sure, no doubt about it. So to be able to make a highlight play or compete against him has been great, to be honest. So for me, it just makes me think like I want to be in that position. Somebody like him, that you make one play and everybody's going to talk about it. Everybody's going to call your friends, send it. Like, it's not a bad position to be in on either side. So shout out to LeBron. If you say Kobe, Jordan, or MJ as one of the best players of all time, I'm not going to argue with you. So he's definitely in that caliber, and that's what every player who plays this game wants to be at. So anytime I get to compete against him, he might think it's probably personal, but for me, it's just like an honor, to be honest, to be able to play and compete and give my all. Like, I don't look at it as in the moment when I'm playing against him. I don't look at it as wow, that's I'm trying to rip his head off. Period.
You're expecting Jason to miss the shot, right? And then walk me through it after.
Oh yeah, so we down 3, and that's one of the plays that we went over in practice. Something similar to that. Not that simple, like if something where we were in a situation we actually had to walk through stuff with that in practice. So when he missed it, I was just following the ball, and it just happened. It just ended up right there. I don't know how, but but I was ready for anything.
Okay, another one of my favorites is the drive-by dunk challenge. I've actually always wanted to ask you, do you promise that this is completely real? Like, walk me through it. Were you driving through that neighborhood? Did you know these people at all or no?
Nah. I don't know who the people were.
So you really just pulled up Jaylen Brown and just took the ball. Did you talk to them after?
I just seen the ball. I seen the goal. And I just did what I had to do.
I have one more.
All right.
I hope you promise not to get mad at me. You had a promise, though.
Well,
the guy that dances in the rain.
Oh, my God.
This is not you.
You thought it was me?
Right? No, I don't think it's you. But every time you go on Twitter, people try to act like it's new.
Be honest, you thought it was me.
I swear it wasn't. I swear. I swear. But I'll tell you this. I searched Jaylen Brown on Twitter, and this video had like 3,000 retweets. I swear to you, I did not believe it was you. But I'm like, people are convinced that it's you, and I just want to know what's going on. Is this you? Do you know who this is? Anything?
I'm gonna break it to you like this. I'm gonna let this be my public service announcement. Front office, people in the organization have asked me. People on Twitter till to this day ask me. Media, I've seen people write like in articles like, "Why is Jaylen out here dancing in the rain instead of focusing on basketball?" I heard it all, so I'm gonna let people know officially that it is not me. I do not dance in the rain. I cannot dance in the rain. First off, I can see the similarity, but it's not me.
I will do everything I can to make sure everybody knows that person is not you.
We ain't got to do all that.
Jaylen,
all right.
This was really fun. Thank you so much for joining. We'll do this again in 5-10 years when you have more posters, hopefully a couple rings. But until then, just good luck, okay?
Sounds like a plan to me. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.